All right. Bonjour, y'all. My name is Brita, and today on Witches Unite, apparently we are going to do a night bus stream without a screen recording because I do not know what is going on. I don't know if it's my capture card or if it's my phone or if it's the app that is supposed to, like, do the screen mirroring. I don't know what's going on. But 10 minutes is late enough for my live stream. Dan will get off work hopefully at 5. His schedule is so, like, you'd think it would be a normal schedule, but he's basically always on call because if an emergency happens, then he has to take a phone call and sometimes organize a meeting. But whatever. Hopefully he'll be down here soon and he can play around with unplugging and replugging in all the things, even though I've literally unplugged and replugged in every single thing and still no screen recording. So, yeah, it could be YouTube. That's a good point, Steph. I don't know. YouTube has also been super, super slow with my uploads recently, and everything else on the internet is working fine, so I don't think it's my internet. And I don't think it's my video files because my exports are still taking the same amount of time. It's just my uploads. Like today's video, if you guys saw it earlier, it is a little bit longer. Like it's a 15-minute video. It took 35 minutes to upload. It took less than 5 to export. Like that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, enough about me and my complaints. I'm going to start beaconing. Let me pop in here, and I don't know what the delay is, so I'm going to keep, I will keep things updated in the chat as to where I am beaconing. So let's say hi to some people. Hello, Joseph. Welcome, Steph. Hey, Charlene. I'm really excited that you managed to catch me live. I don't know what your Thursday schedule is, but every Thursday in January, I will be doing a Night Bus live stream from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Dan will, of course, hop in the party once he gets off work. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Maddie. Hey, Joshua. I completely understand. Lurking is fine. Have fun with Ando's class tonight. Welcome, Snaz. Let's see. Have I gotten everybody? Hey, Wonder Woman. Hey, you're Wonder Woman, you are just on time because I'm having tech issues. So I only started this stream a couple of minutes ago. I hate being late, you guys. Like, I am one of those people who always wants to be on time for things. So being late is really frustrating, and I was pushing it pretty late anyway, which is on me. In regards to getting set up because I needed to charge my phone. So, oops, actually I'm in R3. Oh, and I also took a quick walk around the neighborhood to top off on spell energy so that I would be ready for this. So yeah, y'all come find me. I am hopping around different routes. Wow, somebody found me already. I'm in R4 now. I just feel sorry for the people who join me and they like want to do a wizarding challenge in ruins, and I'm like, hey, I'm a beacon. So yeah, but hey, no one has joined me in R4 yet, so hopefully that means I can sit here for like a minute and a half. Hey, Debbie has found me already, you guys. I think at this point everyone is friends with at least one other person, maybe 2 other people. If not, Debbie has shared her friend code, so she is accepting some new friends, and she's already found me, so, oh, thank you, Wonder Woman, I really appreciate that. The whole tech stuff, like, I can't remember if I actually said this on stream, or if I said this in a comment in James's stream yesterday. If y'all watched the Wizarding Wednesday with James and Sue, he was having a lot of tech issues at the beginning. For me, you know, the nerves, the anxiety regarding doing a live stream has nothing to do with talking for hours on end or engaging with chat or things like that. I enjoy that, you know, and if I pause for a minute or whatever, I'm not worried that y'all are going to suddenly leave me because I haven't entertained you for at least 2 minutes. You know, the engagement, the talking, all of that, totally fine. Love it. I can talk to anybody. You know, I think I had like 3 people watching me on Twitch on Sunday, and it was fine. I was talking the entire time. The tech stuff. The tech stuff is absolutely what bothers me, what makes me nervous. You know, I just don't want to disappoint anybody by the tech issues, and I hate when my stuff doesn't work. It's so annoying. My capture card is less than a year old. Hey, Charlene, that is an excellent question. Okay, so luckily you and I are friends in the game. So to beacon means somebody will start, open a night bus, which is what I have done. And they will stay on that night bus. They won't, you know, exit out. And then people who are their friends will look for them. Because if you get on the night bus and one of your friends is already in a chamber, there will be a little yellow icon in the game. So what you should do if you want to do wizarding challenges with us is get on the night bus, see if a yellow circle is in the ruins chambers. If it's not, jump out of the night bus and open it up again. And if you've opened and closed a night bus like 10 to 15 times and you still haven't found me, at that point you will want to restart your game, because that can help you move to a different server, and then you will hopefully be able to find me. It can take upwards of half an hour to find somebody. I mean, as you can see, Debbie found me in like less than 5 minutes. So it can happen pretty quickly. But we do the beaconing in the ruins chambers because less people are wanting to do challenges there, and that way we don't use up chambers. You know, we don't block other people from playing. So hopefully that explains it. If not, feel free to continue to ask questions. And Debbie and I are both updating in chat where we are in the ruins, how we are beaconing. And what's great is once you become friends with enough people who do these live streams, you know, I'm friends with a lot of people who come to my live streams, and also a lot of people who do James's live streams. You'll start to see a lot of yellow icons instead of just the one, which is fun. Wonder Woman, that is really cool. All of you, if you know, OW of course refers to Orange Wizard. He's the one who creates the awesome infographics. Ugh, dang it. Nope, gotta back out. I'm sorry, person in there. Man, Ruins is getting crowded. But he's the one, I'm not sure if he discovered it, but he was definitely one of the first people to realize that your friends showed up with a little yellow circle. And apparently Wonder Woman was the friend who he used for his infographic. So, hey, that's fine stuff. I totally understand. No worries. All right, so my mug today is my pink flamingo mug. This is the mug that holds the most volume out of all my mugs, which is saying something because my mugs are pretty big. Gosh, I'm trying to think, when did I get this one? If I had to guess, I got this at like Kroger or Target, something like that, probably on clearance. Something like that. I don't know. Yes, it's my flamingo mug, Joshua, that I mentioned in chat yesterday. Oh, I love it. Sorry, y'all, my eczema is bothering me. Y'all can't see this. It's below the screen, but my poor fingers are super itchy. Anyway, so this afternoon I am drinking cinnamon tea. It is a loose leaf tea from Pinky Up brand. So full disclosure, I have worked with Pinky Up brand in the past, as in like done sponsored stuff, but I think I bought this tea with my own money. It's just, you know, if I'm going to mention a brand I've worked with, I always feel like I need to disclose that. So, but it's, they have a lot of really cool like tea related products. And, I mean, I'm not a huge tea snob, believe it or not. I mean, I love tea, but I'm not a total snob about it. So I do enjoy loose leaf tea, but usually more in the afternoon, because in the morning I'm just, you know, tired and I need my caffeinated tea immediately. But the Pinky Up has a really nice selection of different herbal teas, and they're super flavorful and sweet, even without there being any sugar. So this one is, I think it's called Cinnamon Bun, and let's see, I'm trying to think of, c'est mon garçon Jacques. I was like, ah, mon frère is my brother. What would be my boy? Mon garçon Jacques. Hey, James, what's up? I'm on the bus, but as you can see, my screen recording is being a pain. We're going to go with that. A pain. Wonder Woman. I love the flamingo emoji in, like, for my phone. I was so excited when it got added. But yeah, I'm guessing it's not a YouTube emoji yet. I don't know how those work up. All right, I'm in R4, y'all. I was able to stay in that previous ruins for a while, which was nice. Man, someone just joined me. It's like, I mean, I get it, because sometimes if I'm just grinding for gifts, then I'll do a bunch of Wizarding challenges in the ruins chambers, because I'm just trying to get gifts to send out to people. You know, I'm not really worried about rewards or XP or anything like that. But why do so many people want to do ruins challenges right now? Hey, Debbie. Got to actually see you this time. Not just the yellow circle, but your name. Yeah. I remember you guys had issues yesterday. My capture card is less than a year old, you guys. Dan got it for me for my birthday in June. And I've tried so many different USB-C cables, so I don't know what's going on. I think one thing that I might do just when I have more time is maybe figure out if I need like a better app. Because Dan set this whole thing up for me when we got my capture card last year. And maybe it's just not the best app. I don't know. Maybe we actually need to pay for an app, because we're definitely using a free app right now for the screen mirroring. Hey, Jose, welcome. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully he'll be done soon and he can plug and unplug things, and like I don't know what's going on. It's so annoying. But it's okay. We are here, you guys. We're having a chill afternoon, at least this afternoon where I am. I don't know where all of you are. Well, I know where James is. I know where it's afternoon where James is, and it's afternoon where Steph is. I know where they live. That sounds creepy, but it's not, I promise. The IT department told you to restart your laptop, and yeah. It's funny because, like, from the IT perspective, I understand the whole, you know, unplug it and plug it back in, restart it as a troubleshooting advice, because for whatever reason that frequently does fix it. But if you're good at tech yourself and someone tells you to do that, it's so annoying, because it's like, I already tried that. I unplugged all the things. I restarted all the things, you know. Why is my stuff not working? California, UK. All right. I am sad that I probably will not make it to Europe this year either. Since I think y'all know this, because we've mentioned it more than once before. But Dan and I were supposed to go to Europe last year. We were going to do 4 whole weeks in Europe, and we hadn't we hadn't gone, far enough in our planning once the pandemic hit to know exactly what we were doing. But we were going to go to Norway because I have family in Norway. We were, of course, going to go to France because France is my favorite country in the world. Paris is my favorite city in the world. Nice is my third favorite city. Kyoto knocked it down from its number 2 spot. So it's Paris, Kyoto, Nice. Where else were we going to go? London, of course, probably just briefly, but I have friends there. Germany, because I've never been to Germany, and Dan wanted to drive on the Autobahn. We were going to spend 4 weeks in Europe, y'all. And then the pandemic hit. And with looking at stuff that's going on right now, even once we get the vaccine, I still won't be comfortable traveling until like a plurality in the countries I want to visit have it, because I think the evidence is that it's still effective for immunocompromised people, but it's not that high, like 95% effectiveness. It's lower. So I'm still going to have to be careful. Yeah, Charlene, I'm sure. Because it's like, you have to start with that because you have to make sure that they did try that. And even, even in my role as editor-in-chief of Wizards Unite Hub, I do some IT support through Twitter and Facebook. And the number of times when I have assumed the player who was asking me the question was reporting things correctly, I've been burned. So now, if you ever ask me a question through Wizards Unite Hub, and you think I'm treating you like you're stupid, it's not that I think you're stupid. It's that so many times, by the time I get a screen recording or a screenshot, I realize that the other person is just, the player is completely wrong. And yeah, so that's also why I pretty much always ask for a screen recording or a screenshot at the beginning, because it's just a lot easier for me to troubleshoot what is going on with your game if I can see it. Like, a lot of players were complaining that that the Snape birthday event didn't happen for them, and I'm wondering how many of those players didn't put on a tonic for trace detection, because it wasn't an event with tasks and rewards, which, if you watch my YouTube videos or read my articles on Wizards Unite Hub, you would know that. Okay, sorry, I've got to keep up with chat. Joshua has been to Bordeaux and Marseille along with Paris. I have also been to Bordeaux and Marseille and Paris. I spent New Year's Eve in Bordeaux. Well, not New Year's Eve, Christmas. I spent Christmas Eve and Christmas in Bordeaux back in 2010. So that was the first Christmas that I spent without my family ever. And until this past Christmas, it was the only Christmas that I spent without my family or without Dan's family. It was pretty magical, though. My friend and I had a very expensive meal on Christmas Eve that I did not realize was going to be so expensive, but it was delicious. And then Marseille, I spent a couple of days there traveling by myself. If you ever get the chance to travel solo, it's a lot of fun. I loved traveling by myself when I lived in France. Okay. Yeah, Glimstar found us. New England, Dan and I did a little New England long weekend back in, I think it was 2018, which was great. I was so proud of myself. We were there like 4 or 5 days, and we didn't take our computers with us. We left our laptops at home, which is a really big deal as a creative person who's constantly pushing themselves to like write. And I just took the whole weekend off. It was really good. Really relaxing. We went for the color foliage in October 2018. I'm still beaconing. I think Debbie is beaconing. Glim Starlight is beaconing. So lots of people. Hey, Charlene, you found me. All right, we're gonna keep beaconing for like another 5 or 10 minutes, y'all. I feel sorry for the people who are not us. At this point, I'm having to just join in with my other beacons because There are enough of us. Steph, I'm so sorry. I'm sure you'll find us soon. Dang it, this one filled up. Wait, how many? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna back out. Okay, guys, I am not gonna beacon for approximately 1 minute. I'm gonna go refill my tea. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yes, Steph, did you find us? Yay. Okay, Jerry, did you find us too? So I believe that sometimes you just have to complain something out into the universe and then it gets fixed. Because, not that I've been at a restaurant in a really long time, but whenever I'm at a restaurant, as soon as I start to complain about the fact that our food hasn't arrived yet, it arrives like within a minute, without fail, every single time. So yeah, sometimes you just have to put your pain into the universe and then your things will get fixed. So anyway, all right guys, I'm going to beacon for just a couple more minutes and then we can start grinding some dark chambers because I could use some spell books. More tea. Alright, so what's everybody drinking right now? Tea, coffee, wine, cocktails. I drink tea year round, but I drink it even more, you know, when it's cold outside. When it's hot outside, I pretty much only have maybe 2 of these mugs in the morning, and that's it. That's for my caffeine. But in the winter, I have like 3 to 4 of these in the morning of my black tea. And then I either make a second pot of a different black tea in the afternoon or I do an herbal tea. And then I frequently also have herbal tea before bed as well. We have a tea cupboard and electric kettle and a whole box of tea, or like drawer of boxes of tea in our bedroom for my evening tea. All right, Debbie's in bed. That's fair. It's late. Diet Coke, La Croix. Ooh, espresso with foam. Fancy. Joshua, that's really good. Oh no. Debbie needs a bean. She fell into a chamber. So for me with soda, like, I mean, I love me some, you know, Diet Coke, especially the flavor ones, like the fancy flavor ones, what is it? The ginger lime and that cherry one, like this kind of spicy cherry one. But I don't drink very much soda when it's cold outside. So I can't even remember the last time I had a soda at this point. It's probably been a month. But once it gets warm, that's when I have like 1 to 2 cans of soda a day. So yeah, I love me some Diet Coke. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to put on a brain elixir because I've been forgetting to do that lately. And come on. Come on, Brain Elixir. Feisty Cherry. That's it. Oh, yes, it's so good. Yeah, I love it. It is hard to find in stores, and it's so annoying. Yeah, I really like the fancy Diet Coke flavors. They are really good. Okay, guys, so there are 2 people in Dark 5, so I am going to get started in Dark 4. Dang it. And let's see how this goes. You want to slow down leveling up to 60? I mean, the way I see it is that I'm not going to need Brain Elixirs once I hit level 60. So, alright, we need a Magazoo. We need a Magazoo in Dark 4, y'all. Yeah, so I'm just, right now, I basically just use Brain Elixirs all the time. Like, if I put on a Trace Charm, you know, for like a Fluffy or something, even if I'm only going to play for 10 minutes and not the whole 40 minutes, I'm like, Brain Elixir, going for it. Okay, okay, good. I don't know if Benji Ozen is one of us or not, but they popped out, so still need a Magazoo. You're grinding for gold gifts. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm trying to think. Do we not have a Magazoo? If not, y'all, I'm gonna have to. Oh, y'all, this is gonna be rough. Okay, hold on. This is gonna be funny because I am not at all a maxed out Magazoo. And okay, guys, I'm gonna back out. Sorry, because I'm gonna switch professions so that we can get a Magazoo. And y'all might just have to tell me in the chat what to do. Although you guys can't see my screen to tell me how to be better. Ah. Okay. So I'm just so we're clear, I'm only using my second device to switch professions. I am definitely not a maxed out Magazoologist. Okay. So I'm going to start Dark 4 again. If y'all want to join me. This is going to be interesting. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. It'll be fun. Okay, we can do this. Debbie, that's actually a good idea. We're going to do this Dark 4 first, and then, yeah, we can drop down to Forest. So... I just know for me, like, I am hoarding all of my healing potions right now because I need them for the adversaries. And I think I only have 10 healing potions, which is not great. Okay, okay, so I guess I start with these Urklings. Okay, the Urkling is confused. Thank you. Thank you to the Or who confused the Urkling for me. Appreciate it. I know that that is important. Oh man, it is nice having a lot of health. Not being hit too hard. I also, I'll be honest, I don't know if I have that skill where I get stronger if I'm holding on to a lot of focus. Probably not, because of course once the new combat training came out for the adversaries, I stopped putting spellbooks into my professions, and once SOS training came out last summer, I I was putting restricted section books into SOS training instead of this. Oh, that's weird stuff, because I was in there. Okay, let's see how does this, all right, another, thank you again for whoever confused my, my Urkling. Steph, thank you for beaconing. Most appreciated. And then, yeah, after this Dark 4, you know, we can get a nice bit of challenge XP right here and some frags. But then we can drop down to the forest where it's not a huge deal if we don't have Magizu. Or, I mean, I can still play as Magizu. It's just I'm not good at it. But one of the things that, you know, I try and remind players, you know, especially newer players who haven't finished out their profession, you know, I was grinding Dark 5 in October 2019, and I didn't complete my professor profession until February 2020. So that was months of me playing, probably only like with half of my tree filled out. Right. Let's see. Oh, y'all, I have Wonder Woman. I hope you find us. I believe you will. Are you friends with Steph? Because she's still beaconing. So, and if not, we can take turns beaconing so that you can find us. Y'all, I have Taylor Swift stuck in my head. This week, I've been trying to wake up at 9 every day, and I know for some of you that sounds really late, but one of my unfortunate symptoms of having Crohn's disease is just needing a lot of sleep. So, 9 o'clock is earlier than I naturally wake up, but it's late enough that I feel okay waking up then. So I have had, hey babe, you want to come play with us?
I was going to do other things this evening, but...
You don't want to hang out with us? Everyone in chat, put yellow hearts for Dan so that he wants to come play with us. Yellow hearts in the chat for Dan.
But it's light out.
Okay, do you want to be my tech support first?
Yeah, are you having issues with...
I can't get the thing to do the stuff, and it's very annoying.
Apparently we need to get another adapter thingy. How much time you got left in this battle?
I mean, I have 5 minutes, but we'll be done before then. Why?
Oh, because I don't know if I want to risk kicking you off the bus to...
Yeah. So what I can do is, I can switch phones after we finish this challenge, and play from that phone while you try and figure out what is going on with my card. Look at all those yellow hearts in the chat for you, babe. Everyone wants you to hang out.
That's 3 people with, like, spamming.
Well, the other people are in the challenge with me. They're distracted. I was wondering if it's perhaps the screencasting app that's the problem.
It does seem to be increasingly annoying. Maybe we should actually do the updates that it tells us it needs to do.
Okay, well, that's a possibility. I was also thinking, what were the words? You know, words are hard sometimes. Oh, I was wondering if we just need a different app.
Potentially, that's the app that goes with this adapter.
Oh, I didn't realize it specifically went with that adapter. Okay. Hey, Jerry would like you to know that she is not a spammer. And Steph says hi. You know, I don't know why I'm telling him what you guys are chatting when he can literally read the words in front of him himself. But, you know. Just so he gets extra encouragement. But it's okay. I know it's a nice day outside, so if you want to go do stuff outside, I'll only guilt you a little bit. All right. Okay.
Let me make a quick attempt at it before you switch phones.
Okay. Debbie said I should go to Diagon Alley first. Okay, I'm in Diagon Alley. And Dan is going to do stuff. Good game, everybody. Excellent work. I'm glad. I hope I didn't fail y'all too much as a Magazoo. That was me not knowing what I'm doing. But it seemed to work okay. And, but hey, I'm taking the time to, get a bunch of spell energy. And hopefully I won't get kicked off the bus. Look at all the yellow hearts in chat for you, babe. Thank y'all for supporting us. Particularly my sweet husband, who is tech support. We do not know what is going on. Steph, I thought I had set you up as a moderator. Hold on, Dan has my my mouse, so I can't. Babe, can you just hit show real quick on her comment? There you go. After this stuff, I'll make sure to set you up as a moderator, so you can post things like that. I have actually set up a bunch of people. It's just, I guess it just depends on like who is streaming at any given point in time. How would you fix it?
I think the problem is that the adapter overheats because it's cheap and
Okay.
Chinese probably.
Okay, so do we just need to get a better adapter?
Probably.
Well, that would be cheaper than a whole new capture card, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I will look into that.
Okay. You're the best.
Enjoy your stream.
You're the best,
I'll be
babe.
back when the sun's down.
Okay, well, at that point, we might not be streaming because I'm only streaming till 6:30.
Okay.
All right. Okay, you guys. Thank you for your patience. Dan is so wonderful. Okay, we're just going to adapt this a little bit more so it fits inside of my pink box. There we go. One of these days, I really need to update my background and make it better. But that is not going to be today. So, okay. What do y'all want to do? How about Forest 5? Because then I can still play as Magazoo, but it's not a huge deal that I'm not amazing at it. Oops. Gotta get over here. Okay. Okay. Forest 5, y'all? Oh. On the struggle bus. Oh, thank you, Jerry. Wonder Woman, I hope you find us. I can play for Magazoo for another round, and then I can swap back to Professor. We need an Auror and Forest 5. Also, I don't know if... Actually, Serenu, I don't know who Serenu is, but they are a Magazoo, so... Yes, Hufflepuff's always to the rescue. He's great. So apparently we just need a new adapter because it keeps overheating, which is fine. Okay. Okay, Serenu, if you were one of us, can you please let us know that you were one of us? I feel so elitist when I say that, like, one of us, one of us. But y'all know what I mean. I mean, like, somebody who's on the night bus with us is what I mean by that. Okay, I'm switching back to Professor. Real quick. On my other phone. I love playing as Professor, you guys. I'll be honest, I don't really like playing as a Magazoologist. It's actually why I started working on the Auror profession. Okay, I'm trying to do Forest 5 again. Man, who are all these people? I mean, I know Chaton. Okay, let's try Forest 4. Why is this so hard, y'all? Oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I feel like I was saying something earlier, and then I just completely forgot whatever I was saying. But, whatever. Oh, yeah, I don't really like playing as Maddie's Watches. I really love playing as a professor, and if I ever get around to finishing a second profession, it's going to be as an Auror. So, I don't know, where did our Aurors go? I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm not going this unbalanced. Okay, I'm going to go down lower. This is ridiculous. Alright, guys. I don't mind being unbalanced in Forest 2. So if we don't have an Auror in Forest 2, it's fine. Also, is Grizz 90 one of us? Oh my goodness. 4 professors. Good thing I'm filled up on spell energy. I mean, I'm not totally full, but I have a lot of spell energy. I mean, are we going to go 4 professors? Sure. You know why? Because it makes for entertaining video footage. Okay, we can do this one Auror. Hey, aloha, Seattle. Welcome. Okay, so we have 4 professors and 1 Auror. This is going to be great. Why not, y'all? Why not? Okay. Stretch a little bit. Ooh. Okay, this is actually a really great starting screen for a bunch of professors. Definitely not complaining. Give me all the werewolves. I mean, I really love me some pixies because you can just, like, knock those out in 1 to 2 hits. But I won't say no to werewolves either. Plus, I am working on the 4 set of tasks for the billing event. You know, doing things with other people. So, this is nice. Yeah, Chaton, good job. I'm glad you found us quickly. It's funny how that works, that sometimes you can find people really quickly and then sometimes it takes forever. I am really hoping that they come up with a way for people to create chambers, you know, or like private night buses. Kind of like with Pokemon Go, you know, you can physically be at a gym and everybody can like still be working on the same. Oh, yes, words are hard. Oh, you can have the private code, right, at a gym in Pokemon Go. So even if everybody is there, you know, if you don't have the code, then you won't be with the same people. That kind of thing. There's got to be some sort of long distance way to do that on the night bus instead of us having to beacon with each other. Although I do think it's hilarious that, of course, just this group of passionate Harry Potter nerds came up with a way around the game setup so that we could find each other and play with each other long distance. But, you know, things like that, it makes you wonder why there's not a way in the game for us to chat and hang out and everything. You know, we do so much coordination on Discord servers and on Facebook and on Twitter, and it would be nice to have some stuff in the game. Although I do understand, because minors are allowed to play the game, of course, you just have to be, I think, 13, that there can be some safety concerns with having in-game chat. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know what the concerns are from Warner Brothers in regards to that kind of thing. Let's see. Everybody's shielded. Okay, so are we playing with an Auror who's not doing anything? because I'm starting to think that we are stuck with an org who's not doing anything, which is really annoying. Oh, Jerry, that's okay. Don't worry. An owl invite. I love that idea, Steph. Yes, an owl just like sends you the letter, and you know, that somehow gets you connected to other players. Yeah, Aloha. It's kind of it's frustrating that we have to be so creative in order to make the game better. Yeah, like a private lobby would be so nice. That would be great, instead of always having to do this with the beaconing. I still think it's amazing. I'm trying to think of like who first came up with the beacon strategy. I want to think it was someone on Reddit, maybe. It definitely works better with a group because Fodder and I tried for probably half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, just while chatting to find each other, and we never did, right when the Night Bus came out. So yeah, this aura is like, this is the kind of aura which makes professors complain about auras. Okay, I shielded him. That was my first action in the game, was to give him a shield. And he's not doing anything. Having to deal with overflow to avoid a rando. Yeah, it's I guess I'm gonna fight this imposing dark wizard. Or hacking is what putting stress in the game and breaking things? I don't think so. Like, I mean, I don't think jumping on and off the night bus is doing that, because I don't think that is the issue. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a tech person. Like, it's not a server load problem, to the best of my understanding. And hopping on and off the night bus in order to find a group of people does mean you might be hopping between different servers. So if the servers are overloaded and that's why we have a problem in the game, then that would be connected. But I'm pretty sure it's actually issues with the game code. So, but yeah, I've mentioned this before, but I really wish they had paused on adversaries instead of releasing them right before the holidays. So like right before everyone goes on vacation. But, you know, the iOS purchasing bug, you know, the team is aware of it. The team is working on it. They are trying to fix that, because they know that is really frustrating. I'm trying to think of what else. I actually I died. Someone's gonna have to finish off the elite for me, y'all. Oh, I know some people have, like, besides beta players, have been having trouble getting the items in the mysteries registry. So I talked to Lola about that. That was supposed to be fixed in the last update. But she is looking into it for the particular player who reached out to me. Oh, I'm liking these witch sharpening gifts. What do you want to bet that we aren't going to get witch sharpening gifts when the adversaries event actually happens? I'm just trying not to get my hopes up too much for the adversaries event, because the first one was so bugged. That's a really good question, Aloha Seattle. I don't know. Yeah, Joshua, I agree. Like, fix the bugs and then add new content. You know, I mean, there are things that have been bugged in SOS training since it came out in July. So why not fix all of those before you release adversaries? I don't know. Tea. Tea. So good, y'all. Okay. Okay, we're going to attempt this. And this time, you guys, I'm going to be jumping back and forth between between forest chambers, and I'll always update in the chat just so that all 5 of us are people we know and trust. So that we don't get stuck with another Auror who doesn't want to help. Okay. Okay, do we trust the Magazoo? Okay, Glim Starlight and Eeyore Debbie are both willing to go for it. So I am willing to trust the Magazoo and hope that they heal us. So, oh, okay, Maddie, that's you. Whew. Okay. That is really good to know, because I was like, I don't know who this person is. Is she a rando? Or they? Is they a rando? Okay. Yeah, Debbie, I feel the same way. Like, so I had plenty of wit sharpening potions before the event, and then plenty of wit sharpening potions after the event, and only 2 during the event. And that was with dozens of wizarding challenges on the night bus, and, like, I literally sat at a greenhouse for probably the last hour of the event to try and get it, and just, I don't know, I'm very frustrated. Hey, Dawn, welcome. So I just started the 4th task as well. I'm pretty sure, obviously I'm not hopping off the night bus to go check, but I think once I finish at the live stream at 6:30, I will have finished everything from the 4th task. I finally got my last, whatchamacallit, oh, wow, y'all. I'm having a total brain fart. The Brilliant Triwizard Cup? No. Brilliant, Goblet of Fire. Whew. That I needed to complete the 3rd set of tasks. I got that this morning. So, yeah, now I'm working on all of the fortress ones with all of you lovely people. 8 witch sharpening in a row? That's amazing. Hey, that's okay, Chatona. You have potions to burn. Absolutely go for it. No judgment here. Thanks for the partials. Gonna start working on these. I love the partial strategy. Props to Andalov, who probably developed that. If he didn't come up with it completely by himself, I'm sure he worked on a team with it. But it's definitely been helpful for, you know, kind of spacing out your hits and everything when you end up with an unbalanced chamber. Because, you know, it's not fun sitting there not fighting, but at the same time, you want to maximize, you know, your strength, your proficiencies. So, yeah, Chateau, it's so frustrating having to use the Ascension potions and wizarding challenges. Like, it's just unnecessary. Okay. Oh, no, wait, that's already hit. All right. And we have said that so many times, and, you know, the compiled player feedback that Sign, I don't really know how she wants to pronounce her online name, puts together says how much we like that. And yes, Joshua, that's a great point. Having to use up your stimula potions right before an adversary's event when you actually need stimula potions, it's just, so frustrating. So tell me, you guys, what you think of this. I actually suggested that they let the NDA team completely design an event. Would you guys enjoy that? Yes or no? I just think that it would be really fun, and I mean, from a creative standpoint, I would enjoy, yes, Sigan? the thing with online names is that they're not, like, vowels and consonants don't always mesh like you would want them to. So, oh, yeah. I don't know why I went for that. But yeah, I just think it would be really fun to design an event. And I also think from a promotional standpoint, it would be really cool because we could be like, you know, brought to you by your Wizards Unite creators, you know, just fun. Another witch sharpening potion. I've been getting so many of these. Yay. Okay, how about Forest 4? But we talked about some tasks that we would like to see. So, for example, one of my suggested tasks has been, you know, use strategic spells 10 times or whatever number, because then it's not specific to a profession, but it still like teaches. Okay, so Joshua, that's kind of what I mean, is that by saying use strategic spells so many times, then it's not limited by profession. So it would still teach players to use their spells. Like, even if you don't do them perfectly, you know, using any strategic spell is better than just sitting on your focus and not using it at all, right? You know, I completely understand there are differences in strategy. You know, not everyone is going to agree on like what the best strategy in the game should be. And so I won't ever like be upset if like a professor wants to put out proficiency instead of shields, or shields instead of proficiency, or if an or passes focus first, or if they decide to confuse everything first. Whatever, as long as everyone is using their focus and they're using it for the good of the team and not just for themselves. And by for themselves, I mean professors who only deteriorate, they only hex their foes. That's not cool, profs, okay? We can do better. Yeah, I just think there's got to be some sort of way to encourage players, you know? I'm just throwing that out there. Yes, the use a stimulus task is so boring. Ugh. But also, like, there are other tasks that could be creative. You know, like return one foundable from every family, you know? Or like oddities, because like oddities right now are still based on time of day and location and weather, right? So having to get a certain number of oddities. We don't have landmarks turned on right now. We will get landmarks again one day. That's a good question, Wonder Woman. So I like the spotlight events because they're really casual, and so it's not a big deal if you participate or if you don't. So I think one of the issues with events is that they can really exasperate the gap between daily players since day one who spent hours a day in the game versus newer players or casual players. So a lot of the events, you know, if you miss out, then you're going to get farther and farther behind by a lot. But the spotlight events are so low key. Like, you can grind them really hard if you want. And, you know, you can get a few benefits from that. But if you choose to skip it, it's not really a huge deal, and you're not taking a huge loss. Plus, who doesn't like guaranteed fragments? Guaranteed fragments are great. Alright, I'm trying to get a sip of tea between foes. But I do think that we've seen some problems with the night bus during spotlight events, and like on Snape's birthday. And I have no idea what's going on, that sometimes you get the rewards and sometimes you don't, and it doesn't seem to have like any rhyme or reason as to like starting player or what. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on there, and it would be nice if they could figure it out, so that you actually definitely get your guaranteed rewards on the night bus. Because I like prizes. Give me all the spell energy and my guaranteed fragments. What does everybody else think? Ooh, custom messages that pop up like Aura Pass Focus. Yeah, thanks for joining us, Joshua. Appreciate you being here with us. Have a nice evening. Yeah, the 30 prophecy orbs, like I managed to get them that weekend, but that event, that Wizarding weekend was so tough. Oh no. Did my capture card? Dang it, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna try unplugging and plugging back in. Why? Whew. Okay, that is really hot. Okay. Of course, at this point, I just unplugged and plugged things, and I don't know why. This is obviously not what's on my screen anymore. Ooh, pizza. Yum. Dan and I love making our own pizza. Okay, I have no idea why you know what, we're just not gonna worry about you guys. I don't know what's going on. It's annoying, but whatever. How about 4 is 5? Okay, so they are so copy and paste that Matt and I literally copy and paste the articles. If you've ever noticed a typo in a Wizards Unite Hub article, it's because we copy and paste from one event to the next, and then we just go through and make the changes and the updates and stuff. I don't think Darku Luna is one of us. I will give it, hold on. Let me put it in here. Okay, I don't know who these people are. I'm jumping out. Hold on. There we go. Yum. That's good to know. Dan and I have tried all kinds of different crusts and stuff. And we like to mix it up, so we don't even have a favorite at this point because we like to try different ones. Yeah, homemade pizza is so good. Oh, but like what I was saying, yeah, Matt and I will copy and paste from one article to the next, and then we just change the details as needed. And sometimes we might miss a word or so, so we don't always get it. Yeah, Aloha 8, I know, and I've unplugged and replugged some things, but at this point, the only thing I know to fix it would require me to get off the night bus. I do not know what's going on. I'm not sure if you were here earlier when I couldn't get it to work at all. It's very annoying. The adapter's really hot. Like, I took the adapter out and I plugged it back in, but it's really warm, and at this point, the only way for it to cool down is to not have my capture card connected at all, which wouldn't really be great. So we're just gonna, like, look at my spider half on the screen. It's awesome. Yeah, Pixie, 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 Pixie. Oh, and so much of our advice ends up being exactly the same. So it's like, okay, well, just start grinding this particular family, and then don't place any images until you get to the task where you have to. Oh, that's okay, Aloha. No big deal. You get to the task where you have to earn XP, like family XP, or don't place any brilliant images until you reach this step. Yeah, we give so much of the same advice over and over again. I will say that's, I guess the nice thing about the adversaries event is that I really worked to give unique advice for this. I did math for you guys, okay? Like, full on calculations to let you guys know how exactly you could deal 20,000 damage, which is insane, against adversaries. So it is possible, in case anyone was worried, you will be able to do it. Depending on the adversaries that you get from the edible dark marks. So that's the only thing. Yeah. Yo, I love when, oh. That's weird, Dawn. I mean, that's happened to me before, but is it happening, like, multiple times? Because, yeah, that's really odd. I mean, I've definitely had things like that happen, and let's see, who needs a hex? Okay, I'm gonna wait for a partial. Did I mention that I have Taylor Swift stuck in my head? Because she is still stuck in my head. This is why we can't have nice things, darling. You just want to bash Bella. Yeah, I'm really excited to see, some of the really big bads. But I'm glad that we're easing into it because the dragons are going to be hard enough. Like, I've encountered a few dragons so far, and I don't always win those encounters. I mean, they hit really hard, and you have to hit them a lot to take them out. It's rough. Oh no, that is frustrating. I think that the Night Bus is, I've heard a lot of people say it's been buggy recently, and not just the, they said that the stuff was fixed. It sounds like it's not gotten fixed, so I don't know. That's really bothering me that my spider is frozen. It's very annoying. Okay, we still have 40 minutes left, so I'm going to put another brain elixir. Oh, thank you, Steph. We are having so much fun with that. I've never played D&D before, and we are really having a blast. So we are meeting like off stream this Saturday just to kind of review things, and we actually a couple of people went in on purchasing some sort of really awesome software so that we can have an even better collaborative experience, which I don't even know. So that's why we're meeting on Saturday, so that we can figure all of that out and kind of recap what happened in our first session. And I think Britt and Mike built a website so that we can have summaries of what happened. We are going all out. For those of you guys who don't know, Lady Brittany and some YouTubers, including me, Mike and Britt, Mario, and Lee, Nerdly Niffler, and then James and Stu. We all started D&D last weekend. And I think most of us are playing D&D for the first time. I think Lady Brittany's played before, because she organized it. She is streaming it on her channel, and Mario is streaming on his Twitch channel. He's Tactical Panda 007, and it is so much fun. Like, I mean, I had no idea what was going on, but I've been wanting to try D&D for a while, and I am finally getting to make all of my elven princess dreams come true, which is awesome. So my character she's a noble elf, and she's a druid. She has druid magic. And her half-sister is Lee, who is, I forget what her race is called, but basically she's half genie and half elf, which is great. Yeah, that's what I mean, stuff. Like, that was, we helped him buy something. I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty excited about it. So we just have to figure out how it works this weekend. But I told them, I was like, I really can't commit to like more than every other week, because we were online for more than 4 hours the first night, which is a lot. Yes, Steph, you did such a great job. I shared it with everybody else, and everybody loves it. So she's so pretty and magical, and she has like flowers in her hair, and she wears glasses. Yeah, I'm excited. So I do wear my tiara during the live streams because, you know, it's me, you guys. I am nothing if not consistent when it comes to my love for all things sparkly. So I love my tiara. It's what I wore my wedding day. Yes, the fire Genesee. But it means that her father was a genie. And then we share an elven mother. Which is great. So we were raised together in we were raised together in a matriarchal elven society. So we share a last name from our mother. So yeah, we're having a lot of fun. Also, apparently we all completely missed something super big in our very first session. So now we have to roll with it, which is crazy. Yeah, Steph, it really is. I mean, it's a big time commitment. Hey, John. Thanks for coming in to say hi. Don't get busted. Keep your job. You know, the world needs CPAs. So, Debbie, I have no idea how big it is outside of the United States. It's super nerdy, and I think it has its origin. I mean, it's been around for a long time. And it's a role-playing game. Like, I don't know how else to describe it, except that, you know, as people, you hang out and you create characters, and then you have to make decisions and stuff in character. And I've been wanting to try it for a while. So, in fact, February last year, back when things were like, when we were like, oh, that virus, well, we should just be really careful about washing our hands and we'll be fine. Remember that? So I visited my best friend in Greenville, South Carolina, and we were talking about D&D because her boyfriend does D&D, and like he's apparently a really good DM. And we were talking about like, oh, you know, she was saying, hey, like you and Dan could come over, and you know, he could do like a one shot and just spend the afternoon for you guys just to try D&D. And we're like, yeah, like that would be really fun. We should totally do that. But then the world fell apart, and obviously we're not hanging out at someone's house anymore. No, Debbie, we were not looking at a game. Like, we were, bye, John. Thank you for stopping in to say hi. I appreciate you. Debbie, we weren't looking at anything. We were just talking to each other. And that's kind of the thing, is that it's all very imaginative. Our DM, the guy who was wearing the unicorn crown, I know he has like a book, I guess, that has the story. So he was reading from part of that for the setting. But we weren't looking at a game. But going forward, we will have sort of an online game map with our people on it that kind of shows a little bit of what's going on. That is the fancy thing that like Mike and Britt and Lee all pitched in to pay for. Okay, I need a little bit more tea. I've been talking a lot. Oh, that was good stuff, you guys. Okay. How about another Forest 5? Yeah, Debbie, it was 4 hours. It was a lot. I mean, it was a lot for us, and we were playing and super engaged in it, but oh my god, it was like 4 hours is a lot. And so at the very end of it, in the game, I was the one saying, I think that we should all go to bed and sober up and reconvene in the morning, because then out of game we can stop. Started playing a game, Pandemic Legacy. Okay. Is that the board game Pandemic? Because I've played the board game Pandemic, but I don't know if like the Legacy, if that's just a version of it or if it's like the same thing. It's been a really long time since I've only played it once, so I don't remember a lot about it. I do really like board games, though. Dan, he and a bunch of his friends from high school in normal times have an annual Risk party where they get together sometime around like Christmas and New Year's to play board games all night. Hey Jerry, thank you for hanging out with us. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, so we play a massive game of Risk, frequently using 2 board games. That's right, 2 board games, because a single world map is not sufficient. Ooh, a multi-episode version. Okay, that sounds really cool. But yeah, this year we obviously couldn't play because we couldn't get together. But it's really, really fun. I love, love, love board games. Yeah, Steph. Absolutely. Yeah. There's so much, like, I got to a certain point, I was like, I don't really know what's going on. I'm so tired. I don't usually stay up till midnight, you guys. That was really late for me. Any damage you do on the board carries over to the next month. That sounds really fun. I mean, yes, a little on the nose this year and last year, but it does sound really fun. I'm all about complex board games. Dan and I own a lot of board games, and we miss having people to play with. We haven't done it in a while. We currently have a puzzle set up on our dining room table, and there's not really room for a puzzle and a board game. But for a while, we were playing our Hogwarts battle game a lot, because it is the only board game we have that is still really fun with only 2 players. Scrabble is also really fun with only 2 players, but that's like a classic board game, not a strategy board game. But yeah, we have Star Trek Settlers of Catan, because Settlers of Catan is clearly not nerdy enough. We have a board game that is actually inspired by Dungeons and Dragons. It's gonna bother me. What is it called? I'm gonna have to look that up because it's one that we really like. It's just right now I can't think of the name of it, but it's really fun. And thank you for joining us, Wonder Woman. It was great having you hang out with us. Be here again next Thursday. I'm going to be here every Thursday in January. So, hi, Ray. Welcome. Scattergories. Scattergories sounds like fun. Dan and I would play with you. I've actually been wanting to... we have a Creationary board game. So, it's kind of like Pictionary, but with Legos. And I've been trying to figure out how to incorporate that into a live stream. So I think it would have to be done kind of differently, like maybe not as a competitive game, but I think Dan and I could build things out of Legos based on the prompts that we get, and then maybe viewers could guess what we have. Anyway, I've just been trying to think of like how to do kind of more fun things like that through live streaming. So that's just a thought. I hate having focus at the end. Oh, 3 professors. Yeah, Pictionary with Legos. We've only played it once, believe it or not, and which is ridiculous because it's really fun. But I guess it's a party game, and we haven't had parties in a really long time. But we played it with his family, and he and his older brother were on a team, and then it was me and someone else in his family. And he and his older brother just would, like, completely read each other's minds, okay? So, for example, Dan put together, like, a single square with wheels, okay? Which can be all sorts of vehicles, right? You know, anything. It's called Creationary, I think, is what it's called. His brother, first guess, was like, oh, it's Rover, like, from Mars. Who gets that from a single piece with wheels? Yeah. So they absolutely destroyed us. I mean, they won so quickly. It was not fair at all. But yeah, we need to play that again. Because, yeah, we really like Legos. We like Legos. We actually had a Lego, like, bride and groom cake topper for our wedding cake. We did last year... By last year, I mean 2019. We did the Harry Potter Lego Advent Calendar. I have, like, given Dan Legos before, you know, for presents and stuff. I wanted to get it. I was actually looking at some of the Star Wars Legos this year. But the official ones... Alright, guys, we're going to give Big Figgins a try. The official ones sold out really early, and then there were a whole bunch of essentially scalpers online, and I'm not willing to pay those prices, so. Brother Mind Melt, that's exactly what it was. I'm pretty sure they were cheating, somehow. Because they just kept getting it. It was very annoying. I do not know. I guess we're gonna find out if Callie is a worthy teammate or not. I think there's just not quite enough of us on stream to guarantee that we have like 5 in the night bus at one time or not. But that's okay. We can share our collective powers with the greater Wizards Unite community and bring them up. Oh, good. You are one of us. Cool. Hi. Hi, Leanna. I'm glad to hear that you're one of us. I can't keep track of everybody's different names in the game, so I'm never really sure. All right. I'm just going to sit here for a moment. I do really wish that my screen recording would fix. Or not screen recording. My my capture. I'm going to try deleting it, and that's okay, Steph. Let's see. I don't think Bravery and Proficiency are out yet. Okay, if I am keeping an eye on the game, but also trying to do my live stream at the same time. There is a pixie. I will take that. Pixie. Leanna, if you want to drop your friend code, a couple people can add you as friends. So I'm really impressed that you managed to find us. My husband managed to find the group the other day without being friends. Which, I'm trying to remember when that was. That might have been over the weekend. Yeah, I think that was Saturday. So I was very impressed. Alright, I'm going to try and... window capture. Video capture device. No. I don't know what's going on. One of these days, the tech stuff will be fixed. Today is not that day. Like, all I want is for you guys to be able to see my stuff. Like my game. Yeah, it doesn't want to do that. I have no idea what's going on. Who needs a hex? You need a hex. Oh well. Dan briefly fixed it earlier, and sadly it's no longer fixed. So I don't know why it no longer wants to show. Okay, I've already like put all my spells out. Oh wait, maybe, did proficiency ever go out? I don't have enough. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, proficiency did go out. Okay. So yeah, I can't do anything. So what is everyone having for dinner tonight? I feel like we always end up talking about food, but it's because the end of my live stream is, I time out my live stream so that I have time to make dinner and eat it. So Dan and I are having turkey sloppy joes tonight, and they're like the grown-up version, which I don't know. They're called gourmet sloppy joes. It's really good. If you just Google gourmet sloppy joes, that is the recipe, like the first one, or Sophisto joes, I think is what they're called. Hey, Harry Potter, welcome. That is what we do. So, oh my gosh, that sounds really cold. Lasagna is delicious, Debbie. That's what Dan had for lunch. Okay, guys, do you mind dropping down a little bit? Because I've placed... I now have some of my challenge images placed, and I don't want to get duplicate images. How about Forest 1? Oops. Ooh, steak, loaded baked potato, and fresh asparagus. That sounds delicious. Yum. Yeah, I'm really glad that I managed to get Dan into the sloppy joes, because we eat a lot of ground meat. And I'm trying to substitute in more ground turkey and cut back on our ground beef consumption. That's okay, Harry Potter. I'm glad that you're here to hang out. But it's just like a really easy way to get in a little bit of vegetables because we mix in carrots with it. I don't like celery. The recipe calls for celery, but I'm not going to do that. That's okay, Chaton. Thank you so much for joining us. It was fun playing with you. I hope you have a great evening. Hi, Amy. Welcome. Pizza salad and garlic knots. Oh my gosh. I love garlic knots. Okay. Well, we have 2 people who might not be with us, but that's okay. Ooh, turkey meatloaf. That sounds good. Dan and I have only made meatloaf a couple of times. Still trying to figure out how to do that. So, Kimmo, if you have a good recipe to share with me, that would be awesome. Because I didn't grow up with meatloaf because my mom thought it was gross. But Dan grew up with meatloaf and he really likes it. So I'm always interested in like trying new things and figuring out new things to cook that both of us will like. So the weather here in Georgia is actually pretty nice. That's why Dan is not with us, sadly, because when he got off work, he decided that he should go do work outside instead of doing the live stream because it was sunny and pleasant. It is now dark, but probably still pleasant because he is not back inside. I mean, we have lighting around the yard, so it's not a huge deal if you're outside in the dark. Oh, y'all getting okay, Kimmo, let me know. Yeah, for sure. Because I like trying new things, I get tired of, for a while we had a really steady rotation of like tacos and spaghetti and what's the other stuff that we eat with ground beef? So different types of tacos. And then, like, the taco casserole, which I really like. And, like I said, spaghetti. We have finally added in 2 different Asian-inspired meals with ground beef. And then the fancy sloppy joes have been added in. So, we now have a couple of different ways to use ground meat. And I do try and, when I don't think the flavor will be lacking with less fat, I try and substitute in ground turkey because it's better for the environment and better for your health. Oh, Harry, I don't think I realized that Georgia's your home state. And you're in Colorado now, right? If I'm not mistaken. So my mom was actually from Colorado. My home state, of course, is South Carolina. So, bonjour, Overflow, welcome. Oh, yeah, we did steak tacos a couple days ago, and we were doing leftovers for dinner last night, and I wanted the leftover steak to make a quesadilla, and Dan wanted the leftover steak to actually just have leftover tacos, so it's definitely possible that the lag is 30 seconds. It is hard to know what the exact lag is unless someone is able to do a challenge with me. But since my screen capture is no longer working, yeah, South Carolina. Ooh, Steph, that's a really good point. So I have been wanting to try shepherd's pie. I just have to convince Dan of it. Because, I mean, it's, like, who can say no to, like, potatoes and carrots and meat, right? Plus, potatoes and carrots are the vegetables that Dan will eat. Good night, Debbie. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We had fun. That is fine, Debbie. I appreciate you staying up with us. I know it's late over there. Steph, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't trust the government. All right, we probably have time for, I don't know, at least 2 more. Especially if we stick with the lower chamber, if y'all don't mind sticking with Forest 1. Yeah, so the only problem, for me, the problem was, oh my god, Harry Potter. You're so funny. Yeah, you have to, like, go to the live thing and not, oh my gosh, that's amazing. So I guess you missed, I was like saying hi to you. I was like asking you questions. I was totally engaging with you in the chat. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. It's okay. Yeah. You have to get live. Oh. There have been a few times, like with Expected Ghost live streams, I will periodically just refresh my screen because, like, whenever they have like a hiccup in their screen, it doesn't catch me up live, so I have to refresh, and then my lag is usually less than 30 seconds after that. So, all right, guys, we need 1 more in Forest 1. A prof or an or would be great. So, oh, but yeah, so mixed veggies. All right, we are playing with some people we don't know, and that's okay. I can't eat a lot of the stuff that's in mixed veggies, so that's why we do a lot of carrots. Because I can't eat peas or corn or really anything that's too high in insoluble fiber. So, and I have to cook carrots down pretty soft, which is annoying because I really miss eating raw carrots. Like raw carrots with a little bit of ranch dressing or raw carrots with some hummus. Oh my god, hummus. Can't have beans, so no hummus right now. But we will see. I think a lot of you guys know by now that my Crohn's, my latest test results did indicate improvement. So now I just have to like get more improved, and then maybe I can start having insoluble fiber again. Maybe. John, hey, yeah, we're still here. We're here for another 11 minutes. So, Harry Potter, we've been talking about dinner. Like, as you do when it's dinner time in at least parts of the country, or after dinner time in other parts of the country. Oh no, Ray, I'm so sorry to hear that. Now I see why this isn't even a partial. This is like somebody hex it. Sorry guys, I thought that was probably you, Glim Starlight. Whoever backed out of the Death Eater and 1 health left on it. Thanks, Glim, thanks, Maddie, for hexing that. Yeah, so I'll tell Lola that the restart loop has happened again because they thought they had fixed that, but I've heard other people are still having problems with the night bus too. So I don't know why events make the night bus stop working. You think that they would have like fixed this already, maybe? But I'm not a developer. I am just a person who writes and films about games. So yeah. Which, by the way, everybody, I would really appreciate after this live stream if you have 15 minutes to spare. You should go check out my latest video. I posted it earlier today. It's about the Adversaries event next week. My event videos have been dropping in views, and it's kind of frustrating. Oh, yeah. Hey, John. No, I haven't put it up yet. I've had so much going on already this month, and we are only halfway through it. that I have not put on the new level of Patreon. But thank you for following up on that. I'm going to do Forest 2 now, and that'll probably be the last one. And thank you for the plug. Yes, I do think that I'm informative and I have some entertaining videos and live streams. And, but yeah, I worked really hard on today's video. I did math. You guys, I double majored in history and French, and I minored in women and gender studies. I didn't have to take a single math class in college because I scored high enough on the calculus exam. So if I'm doing math in a video, then I just want people to watch it because that's a lot of work. Alright guys, we have room for one more in Forest 2, but I'm also just going to go ahead and jump in. So, Steph, I'm glad you're here. You are so supportive of everybody, and it is always nice to have you in my chat. Yeah, it's just interesting. I've learned that I have to put my videos live and then I don't let myself check YouTube for a couple hours because it's really hard to see the views not coming in when they used to. And it's just kind of frustrating. You work so hard and then nobody sees it. And I still have to write the article for Wizards Unite Hub. It's been a long week. I've had a bunch of other stuff going on, so Wizards Unite has not been able to be my, oh, well, thanks for stopping back in, John, and for asking. I'll try and work on that over the weekend. I think I have free time this weekend. So, I'll add that to my list. On my calendar, my to-do list. I know, Sean. You're so sweet. I'll definitely get it added before the next payment cycle. Because yeah, it would be nice to get that up a little bit because, for example, and I don't think people realize this, like, the Wizards Unite pay, like, what I earn as editor-in-chief and what the writers earn is very, very little. And I do not own the website. I just run the website, which means I have no control over writer payments. I don't know anything about the ad income from the website. And because I don't own the website, I can't use Amazon affiliate links, because only the website owner is allowed to use Amazon affiliate links, things like that. But, I've been going through writer applications because a bunch of people applied in December because I did a really big push to try and get more writers signed up. And yeah, one of the writers who had one of the strongest applications got back to me. Like, I, emailed him and told him I would be interested in having him write for Wizards Unite Hub, and I gave him our writing rates, which are, like, not great, and he was very polite, but he was like, yeah, that's way less than anything I accept as a writer, and I just can't do that, and I completely understand that. Between writing, editing, running Twitter, and running Facebook, and just doing Wizards Unite Hub, like, not doing my YouTube channel, not doing any of the Witches Unite stuff, only Wizards Unite Hub stuff, and not hanging out in the Discord, like, not even when I do that, just Twitter, Facebook, and the website, I probably make like $2 an hour. And so that's why I started the Patreon, was to try and pay writers more, but I would have to get the Patreon to probably $500 a month in order to pay writers an actual reasonable rate, and that would still be on the low end. Yeah, Harry Potter, Dan got to work briefly, and then it froze. the adapter is overheated, and we're pretty sure that that's the problem because, I mean, the capture card's less than a year old. So, I don't know. We're going to get a new adapter because we think that that's the problem. I'm pretty sure. So I am now hopping off the night bus. It is almost 6:30, you guys. I had a lot of fun with you guys. So, bye, Jose. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope you have a great evening. I probably finished the 4 set of tasks. Yes, I did. I completed way more than 5 wizarding challenges with 3 teammates. Thank you, everybody. And I defeated way more than 25 foes in wizarding challenges. And I also earned way more than 5,000 wizarding XP from wizarding challenges. So, that was super fun to do with all of you. Oh, Steph, I'm so sorry to hear that. That is really frustrating. Hopefully you can, I don't know if you have your latest prescription or not. I know I've actually ordered new glasses online. To the surprise of absolutely everyone, I'm ordering them from a website for children's glasses. They haven't arrived yet, though. And thank you, Steph. I appreciate your encouragement. Sometimes it's just really hard to, I put out so much content, like way more content than I did before. And I have more subscribers, but I have less viewers. So it's just, in my first year, like so many of my videos hit 1,000 views, and now I can't remember the last time I got 1,000 views. So anyway, this was fun. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for joining me on my Thursday night bus live stream. I hope that all of you enjoyed this, whether you were able to actually hop on the night bus or if you were just hanging out in chat. This is the kind of thing that brings me a lot of happiness and joy. That's why I've decided to experiment with doing a weekly live stream this month, and we'll kind of see how my schedule goes, if I still am able to manage my time and do the other things that I have to in life. So thank you, all of you, again for being here today. If you enjoyed this live stream, please give the video a thumbs up. The likes are important, that, algorithm and stuff, right? And subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Most of you probably are subscribed. So, yeah, I think that's about it. I will see you guys definitely next Thursday. And, excuse me, if any of you are into Mario, like Super Mario RPG, I am streaming that on Twitch on Sunday. I'll be doing that 3:30 to 5:30. So, yeah. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank y'all for watching. Until next time, au revoir, wishes.